Hey everybody, and welcome to Ask Allie, your place for spiritual advice for busy people. Ask Allie is the longest running spiritual podcast on iTunes. I've been helping others there since 2005. Today is Monday, November 19th, 2018. I want to thank you for tuning in and giving me a listen to. If you'd like to get a reading or have your energy balanced, find out more about me or support the podcast, I'll leave the information below in the show's notes. And don't forget, if you like this episode, please rate it. It's been a while. It's been a couple weeks. These past 2 Mondays, I've been busy with field trips. And by the time I get home and we do dinner and I feed all the animals, the last thing I feel like doing is a podcast. I'm not going to lie. Because usually by Monday night around 7-ish, I have a headache. And I just go to bed early on Mondays. I stay up too late on Sundays, and I can never go to sleep on a Sunday, so I'm always tired on a Monday, and in the evening, I'm out of it and go to bed. So, sorry about that. I'll try to keep the skipping of the Mondays, I'd say under control. I'll do my best and see what happens. For those of you here in the States, have a fantastic Thanksgiving on Thursday. I hope you get to eat lots of nummy food and have drama-free time with your families. For those of you who are not in the States and do not celebrate Thanksgiving, have a happy Thursday. No matter where you are, I hope your Thursday is awesome. On Friday is Black Friday here. So from Black Friday to Cyber Monday, so 4 days, I am going to be listing all the readings that I don't even put on the sites anymore up for sale. They're all half price. They're anywhere from, the soul to soul readings, what did I used to call them? In-depth, I forget, what did I used to call them? It's completely escaping me. I suppose I could look it up. But the full scale, that's it. The full scale readings. People used to love the full scale readings because you've got tarot, you've got runes, you've got guides, you've got angels, and then I go down different subjects like money and job, family, sex, romance, travel, and I hit all the sections. So those will be up there too, and those seem to go really fast when I do this for Black Friday to Cyber Monday. So they'll be up on Allie Thesis Friends site on Facebook. Whew. Or if you're like, I don't really do Facebook all that much, I don't want to go to that page, but you still want the list, send me an email, alliethies@yahoo.com, and I'll just email you the list. It's very simple. You pick what you want. There's no limit to what you can get. You say, hey, Allie, I want this, this, and this. I say, fantastic. I send you an invoice. You pay, and then we schedule things in. You have really up to 6 months to use all of them. You can use them for gifts if you want. Completely up to you. All right. What else am I working on? Oh, I am putting the finishing touches on the Spiritual Boss Academy. I wanted to call it the Spiritual Entrepreneur Academy, but the URL, quite frankly, is just too long for people to type in, and I misspell entrepreneur all the time, even though I have been one for most of my life. I just like the word boss better because, BOSS, it's in there. But I'm putting on finishing touches for that, and I should have that up this weekend, and it will be the course or the membership site, whichever one you want, will be at a discounted rate if you grab it this weekend. So I'm going to have that up along with a Facebook group. The difference between the two, the membership, you get monthly courses, monthly social media that you can use for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and then live events with yours truly every month, and then the courses, you buy what you want. If you want a course, fantastic. If you want to buy some of the social media for the month, fantastic. That's up to you. All right, that's the difference between the two of them. All right, what else? that's about it for now. So let's jump in. Let's go to the Oracle card overview of the week for November 19th, 2018. Remember, guys, this is an overview, so not everything I pick will pertain to you. It may all, but the odds are it's probably just a card or two. And the deck I am using is the Spirit Oracle card by Colette Baron Reed. This is a new deck I got, and I'm really enjoying the heck out of it. So let's see what we got coming up this week, the 19th Turkey Day week here in the United States. All right. I really like the cards. They're very colorful. The book is nice. The box is nice that it comes in. So, and the cards, although they are kind of stiff, it's not the kind of stiff that's going to break your hands as you're trying to shuffle them, which I think is important, especially if you use Oracle cards quite a bit, like I do. Okay, so card number 1, and card number 2, and how about this for card number 3? All right, let's gather. Side. Card 1, card 2, card 3. Whew. These are kind of nice. Well, the first one here, Mr. Pepe Le Pew, is the Skunk Spirit. Know your worth. And I think that's fantastic for everybody. Know your worth. You are worth more than you allow yourself to be portrayed as. So we frequently undercut our value. We poo-poo on it. Now, if somebody else undercuts their value, we're like, what? What are you doing? That can't be right. You know, up your value. You know, do this, do that, because you know you can. And we're like, right? But if we do that to ourselves, we're like, yeah, I really can't do that. There's no, no, I can't do it. That's my value. And we're constantly poo-pooing ourselves. Hence, Pepe Le Pew, right? So know your worth this week, guys. And the next guy here, the Pig Spirit. There we go. Use your mind wisely. Pigs are very smart animals. When they go to slaughter, unfortunately, they know it. You know? Which is sad. But pigs are very smart beings. And with the pig card, the Pig Spirit card, use your mind wisely. This week, especially since it's Thanksgiving, it's a good idea to think before you speak. Okay? We don't always do that. I'm very guilty of not doing that. But think first, then speak. All right? It's a good week to do that. And last but not least, it's the Moo card. It is our Cow Spirit. And it says miracles. Let's see, can it come in focus here? Maybe not. I don't know why this camera cannot focus any longer. Cow Spirit. Down at the bottom it says the miracles are endless. And around us, miracles really are endless. We just don't pay attention. We're looking for some big miracle with the fireworks and, you know, the animals who dance. And we're like, look at that type of miracles. But there are little miracles all the time. Like me getting home today in between my routes with it snowing and it being very slippery out. Me getting home, miracle. Me breathing every day, miracle. You know, because this stuff could end at any time. So anytime I'm still breathing, I'm not only grateful, I know it's a miracle. Okay, so this week again, to recap. 1, Skunk Spirit, know your worth. 2, the Pig Spirit, use your mind wisely. And last but certainly not least, the Moo Cow, the Cow Spirit. There are miracles. How's it put it? The miracles are endless. There we go. The miracles are endless this week. I like these. I hope you like them too. And I hope you have a fantastic week using them. Excuse me for just a minute. There we go. Okay. Sorry, dude, but you're driving me crazy. Okay? Thank you. All right, so moving on to our topic of the week. How to nip the impatient bug. The impatience bug. And me kind of tossing my slipper over to the DOG. It's kind of being impatient, I know, but it's kind of one of my pet peeves when I can hear them cleaning themselves. It drives me insane. I don't know why, but I just do. It just does. So, how to nip the impatience bug. I've got to be one of the most impatient people I've ever met. I am. I've been this way my entire life. About a year or so ago, year and a half, I became consciously aware of how impatient I am, and I made a choice to work on being more patient. And that's what you have to do. You have to make a conscious choice to be patient as opposed to being impatient. When I want something to happen right away, nothing happens right away. But we always want it to happen right away. And I can feel the pressure building up in me, like I just want to reach out, just have it happen. Like when cars, when they go 5 miles below the speed limit, pet peeve, but it's part of my impatience factor. I have to take a deep breath and realize I have to be conscious choice right there. If we're going below the speed limit, we're just trucking along, we'll arrive to our destination safely. When I go to turn the bus and there is a car in the way because the vehicle is above the white line, people, and the white line is there for a reason, okay? When they're above the white line, I have to be patient. I cannot lay on my horn and scream at the person to move. That's just bad form, being in the bus. So I turn, and then I just sit there and I look at them and smile. And I have to tell myself in my head, take a deep breath, you're making a choice, be patient, and let this person move. So when you're faced with something that makes you impatient, you have to make the conscious choice to be patient. And that sounds very simple, of course that's what you have to do. But to flip that switch, to realize that you have to be patient in that moment is not as simple as it sounds. Because when you're being impatient, your mind is going a million miles an hour. It is racing forward, it's thinking backwards, it's not being where it is supposed to be, which is the right now. So you have to pull yourself out of the rat race that your brain is in and make yourself focus in on the now. That is how you make the conscious choice to, in that moment, be patient. Now, over the year and a half that I have done this, I have noticed that I have become more patient. I'm not patient all the time, and my son reminds me constantly, especially with the 5 miles on the speed limit, for me to be chilled. He tells me when I am getting ahead of myself. So then I'm conscious in the moment. It does help when I try to meditate, at least a few times a week. It's not a long meditation. I go to YouTube, I put on some of the Tibetan music to help you relax and focus, and I maybe only meditate 5-10 minutes. Or if I don't have time to meditate that day, I allow myself moments of daydreaming. Okay? Now, when you daydream, you're not in the moment because you're off thinking about something else, but it allows my brain to go all over the place for moments in time so that when I need to be present and in the moment, I can be, because I already allowed myself to go all over the place. Do you see where I'm going with that? So that also helps me tremendously. And what is the stone that I recommend just about every single time for every single situation? An amethyst. And interesting enough, one time when I was at Cedar Point, the amusement park, I was probably 12. And I went into the big arcade, and they had one of those fortune-telling things, kind of like the movie Big, but the old grandma, spooky as she was, wasn't quite as creepy as the one in Big, the movie. So she did her thing, and she spit out this card. And the biggest thing on there, it was in big letters at the top, saying that I needed an amethyst to help me get through the day. And I had my grandmother get me an amethyst, so she did. And I, kept it in my pocket or something all the time. And it helped me out. It's been helping me ever since. Many times I went to Cedar Point after that, went to that same little fortune-telling machine, and it would spit out the same damn card every time. You need an amethyst. And of course, every time it said that, I didn't have my amethyst on me. So I'd go buy one. But an amethyst helps you chill. I can't stress this enough with this stone. It helps you be in the moment. It helps to calm you down. It keeps your mind from racing. It helps you be in the present. It helps to give you patience. Right? That is why, be nice, guys. Cats definitely don't have patience. With each other, anyways. But to do those things will help you nip impatience in the bud. And I think nowadays, with everything that's going on with the wildfires and our current U.S. president, that patience is something we should all strive for. We should all strive to be more patient. And this being Thanksgiving week, and us being around tables with family, family's a trigger for us, for a lot of people. It can be for me. And we have to remember to be in the moment and not let our family put us back on the impatient rat wheel or hamster wheel. More like a rat. Hamsters are too cute. Rats, not so much. All right. Okay. So that's all I've got for today. I want to thank you for joining me here for Ask Allie. If you like this episode, please rate it and tell your friends. The more people who listen, the more people hopefully I can help have their aha moments. Join me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can find this podcast at outofbodyxc.com. And have yourself an absolutely wonderful week. Really. And try to be patient. Have a fantastic week, guys. I'll catch you next Monday. Take care. Bye-bye.